So I was not expecting to be DJing or really doing much of anything today until I was with Matt and we look at, we were getting my tea, amplify your life. It's a movement, baby. Anyway, so we were inside and I'm like, cooking the rest, and I'm like, there's turntables. I want to play them. And then, of course, here he is. How good do you feel right now, bro? What you want to do when you're 25? Let me know in the comments.
I wanna hop trains, wanna win the lotto, and buy my mama a sick condo, in my Chuck Taylors and my Tom Ford. I want it all.
It's gym time. Lower body. For the first time in I don't even know. I think maybe, last week was the last time I did it, so ready to rock. In my new sweatshirt. Here we go. Amplify your life, baby. Let's get it. All right, so Anne, this is Anne. She's the one that did, you gotta go down, the lovely Amplify Your Life photo. How amazing. And you're the best. Thank you. So before I get into my training session for today, somebody did actually ask me to make a post, watch out for that, about why is it so hard for someone who is much older, especially a woman, why they feel like they can't lose weight. They feel defeated, they feel like they can't accomplish these things, etc. And there's a lot of misinformation out there in regards to what women need to do to lose weight. Oh, the older I get, the worse I can't do, yada, yada, yada. Now, calling a spade, and this is like physiology. This is physiology, and this is just biology. When you are dieting down, doesn't matter how old you are, one, you have to make sure that obviously your hormones are great. Now, the older you get, your hormones will, create a suppressed, and I say suppressed metabolism because it's actually not as much as, it's not as suppressed as you may think. Like people think that all of a sudden you hit premenopause, menopause, or even just, you can be in your 30s and you're all of a sudden like, oh my God, I can't lose weight, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, like the older you get, yes, your metabolic rate might drop, but not by as much that you think. It'll probably drop, let's say, from like 100, 150 calories from your basal metabolic rate, maybe to 200 calories. Now, this is not a lot. It's not as bad as you may think. So what you need to focus on is, yes, there is, think of it as a bell curve, right? There's polar opposites on each side. Now, the general blanket statement, people are kind of in that center. Now, if you happen to be older and you need to lose weight, you may come to the other end. You might just come down from that center point where, you might need to cut your calories a little bit more than you normally would. Your metabolism may be a little bit slower than it would be, let's say, if you were 20, 25, 30 years old, whatever case it may be. Now you're 40 or 50 and you need to drop some of those calories. That's okay, but at the end of the day, the calorie deficit still matters because that's your unit of energy. That's human beings' unit of energy. That's what we burn as human beings. So a calorie deficit for a person that's 70 is going to be a calorie deficit for a person who's 20. But to the degree at which you burn those calories and how big that is, the difference between your maintenance levels and your deficit levels, it depends. So you just usually find a good educated starting point and then adjust from there. Like that.
Deep down in my soul, there's a place no one knows.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud. recording. Hey. Hi guys.
What's up, dude?
Hey. Alright, so the reason why that set of deadlifts actually felt, well, why it's actually pretty good. I think 315, it's not terribly heavy. It's not for me. It's pulled up reps numerous times. I had really bad sciatica for the last few days. It's from deadlifting and going for a max deadlift like years ago. And I just never recovered fully. And I guess I had a pinched nerve recently, and it absolutely sucked because, man, it was awful. I could hardly walk. First day back, feeling great. You're 4 or 5 right where you see. You ready? All right.
I love that deadlift bar.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 405 was something I hadn't done in a while. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Oh, Canada. Must you slam your weights? What? Look at this guy. Look how small he is. Bro, if you can't put these weights down quietly, please don't lift them, okay? If you can't lift these weights quietly, that's Steve. He's the prettiest guy in the gym. Look at his hair. Look at that hair. Bro, you have like I envy it. Look at that. Oh my God. He looks like Jason Momoa. Ooh. Is that Aquaman? It's Aquaman. All right. I gotta actually do some more work. All right. So Aquaman over here, Jason Momoa, he had 455 in the bar. Now, 455 is my max dead. I have not touched this weight in a long freaking time. In fact, the last time I touched it, I went for 460, and that's why I pulled my back. And that's the whole reason why I got sciatica from this last week, years ago. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go 455, touch my PR again, and know that I'm still just kind of strong. All right. I didn't get the 405 or 455. 405 went up pretty easy. Man, I was like, yo, I don't even know. Like it's 100-pound, well, not 100, sorry, 50-pound jump. I mean, I don't know. Going that heavy actually scares me now. So when I did, like even just attempting it was like, all right, it's not scary anymore. But when I pulled my back in 2012, 2013, going for 460, and that's only 5 pounds less than that, just screwed with my mind so much. So, yeah. And then I just did some leg press, and then the rest of my sessions kind of like the not so really cool stuff, leg extensions, leg curls, calf raises, glutes, gotta build that booty. But other than that, it feels great to be back in the gym. Feels great to be doing a really solid leg session. And I have to be honest, I'm pretty sure it's powered by my new hoodie. Woo! Amplify your life, baby. That's what we do. Peace. So we're gonna go. All right, so this is 425 because Ann said that would belong on the Darwin Awards.
I would love for you to do a meet and do that on the way up. I would. They would give you a fucking red just for the dancing.
I get points for style.
You'd be best looking in your singlet, for sure.
Oh, without a doubt, bulge. Super bulge.
What?
Why did that go way easier than this side? Oh, hold on. This is gonna go up. It's all in my head. I know it is. It's all in my head.
It's the bar's fault.
You have to. You got to put the weights away now. You used it last.
Look at that set. Channel that anger. Tell me I'm ugly. Somebody tell me I'm ugly. Just say that I'm ugly.
You're not fit.
I don't care.
You have terrible chest muscles.
Do you want me to hit you on the back?
Come on, hit me in the back, Ed.
Want to get that slap thingy?
Slap the shit out of my back.
Your dog is not cute.
This is for Henri. Pour mes chiots.